Alright, so here's our question today. Finding B, C, D, E. Given the very expression that we have in front of us, we're going to use red today. So B, C, D, no E. So this is just going to involve us working with a lot of questions, or rather equations. And this is going to get a bit long, so stay with me. First of all, we're going to use, okay, first idea, try to mark out the points that you already have. So you have these points and write them out as coordinates, 3 and 0. That's going to give you minus 1 and 0. So that's for that one. You don't have this, you just have y over here. And then here you have 2 and minus 9. So you have these coordinates that you can use, okay? And you definitely just need 3 coordinates, to be honest. And moving forward, you don't have this, you don't have this. And check out this section right here. So if you have this, most likely if you go down in the questions, like 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, if 2.1 is asking you to find this, 2.3 is most likely going to be asking you to find, y. And if you haven't found this, it's not really, it's a no-brainer, to be honest, because although you may lose a lot of marks due to this one, maybe 5 or 3 marks or stuff like that, but if you find that you were unable to find marks to this one, don't sweat. You can still kind of like salvage some marks by finding this one, using the fact that if they were to ask you this particular question, the likelihood is that they would have also given you an answer to what B, C, D were as part of another question. So you would just have to use that expression that you would have found to actually find this. So that's a clip right there. Let's continue. Right, so finding all these different things. Sorry about that. So let's start off with b of 2 and minus 9. So that's going to give you minus 9 is equals to 2 into 2 all cubed, b into 2 squared plus c into 2 plus d. The answer to that is going to be minus 9 is equals to, so that's 8. 8 multiplied by 2, that's going to give you 16 plus 4b plus 2c plus d, and then that's going to go on that side. Minus 25 is going to give you 4b plus 2c plus d. Now what you're going to notice is that I'm going to mark this as the first equation, because I don't want to make it, I don't want to have a subject of the formula whereas I have 3 terms. I want to have a subject of the formula if I only have 2 terms, right? You'll see the trend as we go down. So that's the first equation that you'll have. What's the other one that we want to use? Let's use this one. So that's going to be 3 and 0. 0 is equals to 2 to the power 3. Okay, 2 multiplying 3 to the power 3 plus b, 3 to the power 2 plus c multiplied by 3 plus d. Okay, this is very unneat, but yeah, that's the circumstance. This one gives you 27. 27 times 2 gives you 54, plus this one is going to be 9b plus 3c plus d. This one goes on that side. Minus 54 is equals to 9b plus 3c plus d. Right. Same scenario. Now what do you want to do? What you're going to do is that you're going to subtract so that you can get rid of the other terms, and then you're going to be left with the 2 terms. Then when you're left with 2 terms, you can do the substitute the formula of either of the terms. So you're going to come and say 1 minus 2, then that's going to be giving you, okay, I think it's around 29. Yes, just to confirm. 54. There we go. And we're moving forward, and subtract that from that gives you minus 5b, and then 2c minus that gives you minus c, and then this one is just no longer existent. So since we have this, make it less complicated. Kindly come and say c is equals to 29 minus 5b, and then that is your equation number 3. So we need to make another equation, right? So with the other equation that's coming up, first of all, consider the fact that with the stationary points, right, a and b, you can use these as the x-intercepts, or the root to the x-intercepts of the first derivative of a cubic function, which happens to be a quadratic function, right, or a parabola. So this one would be this one would be, the next one would be this one, right? So given that very fact, all you need to take into consideration is the fact that the x value is 2, and since it's an x-intercept, that means that the y value is what? 0, right? And henceforth, all you need to do now is just come and say the derivative, find out the derivative. That's going to give you what? Multiply that by that, gives you 6x squared. And then you multiply that by that, gives you 2bx. And then you have c, right? And then moving forward, since you're going to be using this particular coordinate, you come and do that. And then you would come and say 0 is equals to 6 into what? 2 squared plus 2b2 plus 6. That gives you minus 24 when it goes in that direction, because that's going to be 24. Then what's that going to give you? That's going to give you 4b plus c, henceforth c. Remember, two terms, very simple. Make it simple for yourself. That goes on that side, minus 24 minus 4b. That's term number 4. What's the next step? Things get fun now, right? So we have our equations. Let's make life easy. Okay, so from the previous thing, what we get to see is that these are the 4 equations that we found out, and these is literally all that you need. So let's go. Substitution. What are you going to work with? Substitute. 3 into 4. You can say 4 into 3. It doesn't really matter. Go forth. 29 minus 54b. I mean minus 5b. Gosh. Minus, it's equals to minus 24 minus 4b, as you can see here. Very simple stuff. Work in a way that the other side is positive, so that you don't really have to do a lot of work. So this one goes on that side. What does that give you? That gives you it's fine. Goes on that side, gives you b, and this one goes on that side. What does that give you? It's like 54. Oh, it doesn't. Gives you 53. Yeah. Gives you 53. Let's just confirm. 53. Okay, so this gives you 53. What's the next step? Now you can come and do the fun part. Substitute b is equals to 53 into, I don't know, do you want to work with equation 3? We can use 3 into 3. That's going to give you c is equals to 29 minus 5. Oh my gosh. Ain't no way, bro. Okay, as you can see here, we have a blunder. So what do you want to do? Let's say this is you in an exam situation. So what you want to do is that you want to track back. Okay, you want to find out where exactly did you make the mistake. Come back here. Wait a minute. What just happened? What did you do? Okay, so you see this C right here? It came on this side, right? And it became positive. That's okay. That's lekker, right? However, when this one came in this direction, it did not change its sign. That's why it's this. And it's making us like this, which is just no. But yeah, hopefully you understand. So yeah, I made that mistake and I saw it now. Hopefully you don't make that same mistake when you're doing your exams. So yeah, write that down. Minus 29 minus 29. Okay, so since it's like that, what does that have to do with what we're doing right now? That means that as this one is going in this direction to give you what? To give you 4, to give you minus 4b plus 5b giving you b. This one will go in this direction to say, hey, minus 29, I'm going to add on you and give you minus 5. Henceforth, y your b is minus 5. So b is actually equals to minus 5. And due to that very fact, you come over here, you substitute your b, minus 5. And then that's going to give you c is equals to 29 minus 29 plus 25 gives you c is equals to what? Minus 4. Sorted stuff. Okay, so you already have c and you already have b. I mean, yeah, the other way around. You get me? So since you have those two, what's the next step? Go back. You have two terms. You can just sub them into any one of these. What do you want to do? You're eating free right now. So you can come and say substitute b is equals to minus 5 and c is equals to minus 4 into, let's use 1. Let's use 1. So using 1, and you come and say minus 25 is equals to 4 into minus 5 plus 2 into minus 4 plus d. What are you working with? You have minus 25 is equals to minus 20 minus 8 plus d. I'm going to move very slowly for this one. Minus 28, so I don't make that mistake. And this one goes on that side. What is that? That is 3. So d is equals to 3. Then you come and write it out. Okay, f of x is equals to, well, 2x cubed minus 5x squared minus 4x and plus 3. Good on you. So if you wanted to find y, all you have to do is just to come and substitute 2, or rather minus 2 in this region, and you will find your y. Right on.